14124 once again with NASCAR Turn to Daytona. And in this episode of our erection lasting longer than 4 hours, we are going to be completing race 6 of 31, which is going to take place at Bristol Motor Speedway for the Bristol 500 because they couldn't name it the Food City 500. EA Sports was being assholes back in the day. This video is brought to you by Lombard Bros Gaming because I like Lombard Bros Gaming. They've done a lot for me inspirationally and in how I make my content. You know, they just really helped me out in the growth of myself. Now, I'm not saying whatsoever that Mark Martin's erections have anything to do with that company. They are very, very separate situations, okay? Gotta get that point across. So, in the last episode, we raced at Darlington Raceway and finished in 14th, I believe. We could have probably gotten a 5th place finish at the most, but what happened was Bobby Labonte started blocking both me and Matt Kenseth for like 3 laps straight. Then our teammate way up ahead, Kurt Busch, blew his engine, and we were all caged in and we went crashing into him. So we had some severe damages that took 7 seconds to repair during our pit stop. We got back on the track in like, I think, 17th place. We made up a few spots and we only got 14th out of it. But man, if Bobby Labonte wasn't being a douchebag, we really could have finished better. I should have expected Darlington to be scary like that, but not for reason as such. Dale Jarrett's still at the top of the points table. Ricky Rudd is in 2nd. We're still in 3rd. Matt Kenseth is in 4th. Jeff Gordon 5th. Tony Stewart 6th. Rusty Wallace 7th. Sterling Marlin is in 8th. Bobby Labonte 9th. And Jeff Burton is in 10th. And you can go ahead and take a look through the point standings before we head to Bristol. All this stuff. So right now, we are 68 points behind Dale Jarrett. Before the Darlington race, we were 59 points behind him. So I think we only lost like 9 points on him. He didn't do that well at Darlington either. I accidentally pressed triangle instead of X. That was very stupid on my part, but here it is. Race 6, the Bristol 500. It's going to be a day race. We are going to return to Bristol later in the season for a night race. And last I remember, this track is way too banked in this game. And that's going to be very uncomfortable and a very interesting experience that I'm not prepared for. But my last memory of Bristol was just watching Joseph Lombard in 2SE4R do his championship in this game back in like 2017 or maybe it was 2016, I don't even remember. But Ricky Rudd completely ruined his race in that video. I remember that much. So hopefully we can have just a nice tame day at Bristol. That's probably too much to ask for though. Thunder Valley is going to have a lot more thunder in it than usual with how this track is designed in this game. But, you know, we're about to find out. I'm going to go into qualifying. We're going to check out that banking. I feel like we're always getting like the same order. We're always qualifying in like the same number. This time we're qualifying under the 30th position or whatever. I don't even know how to say it. 32nd driver to qualify. We're either like the 28th driver or the 32nd driver. I'm starting to notice that. Let's get out there. Here we come off of turn 4. My car is getting loose. I don't need that. That's a sign that I can't put an advanced setup on. What the hell? Stop! I'm on default setup and it's getting loose in the dumbest possible places you can imagine. I mean, you're looking right at it, obviously. Okay, not... Okay. First the car can turn fine and then it can't turn. I don't want to have anything to do with the people that designed this game. This is just retarded. Oh my god. This is like... That was weird, man. It was getting loose in turn 1 and 2, and then it was getting loose in turn 3 and 4. It was getting loose in all kinds of stupid places that didn't even make sense. I said it already. I cannot imagine how I'm even going to start this race. I thought that'd be much worse considering we hit the outside wall really freaking hard, but we're starting 20th. I can't put advanced setup on because if I do, then we're going to be even looser. I know how advanced setup is, and as much as it would help us drive the car better, it can't decide whether it's tight or loose. It's just flat out stupid. We have to start on the outside at Bristol. That's always convenient. Oh no.
Are you ready for intensity on wheels? I'm Alan Bestwick. Welcome to Bristol Motor Speedway. Bristol's 36-degree banked concrete bullring provides some of the sport's most exciting fender banging racing. 147,000 permanent seats and a half-mile layout guarantees the crowd is loud and hungry for action.
This is not the kind of game that you can bang fenders in, just saying. You touch somebody and they die. But, I mean, if we're lucky, we'll get a caution out of this race. Even though that's going to waste a lot of my time in the video and the rendering time. Pit road speed limit is 35 miles an hour, so it shouldn't be too difficult for me to handle. Of course, the banking changes in the apron, that's not going to help. Green flag is out. We're underway for 35 laps here at Thunder Valley. Not looking forward to this. Elliott Sadler got underneath me. I was trying to get to the inside, so I couldn't take advantage of that opportunity. He's still underneath me. Okay. Maybe I can make up some ground on the outside, considering these guys are driving really freaking slow. At least the guys back here are. I don't know. Is it safer on the outside or the inside? If you're on the outside, you don't have to worry about hitting the apron. But if you're on the inside, then, well, I mean, you're faster, but you gotta worry about the apron, obviously. Okay, now we're 3 wide. Keep it off the wall, keep it off the wall, keep it off the wall. Hi, Terry Labonte. Okay, I'm trying to pass Terry Labonte, way up on the outside. Whoa, my car got some massive grip off that corner. I don't even know how. Then my car's getting loose before the corner's over, and we're all wrecking. Get off the wall. Get off the wall, please. And there's a caution. It's too early on in the race to pit, obviously, so that was ridiculous. You get a single file restart, so that's nice. I can't race this track. No, this is garbage. I would rather just stop playing this game completely right now and just go color in a curling book, because that's something I'm starting to do again. I don't know why I need to mention that, but yeah, I'm coloring in coloring books again because I don't know, I just missed that. It's a better experience than trying to race at Bristol Motor Speedway and NASCAR or Daytona, I'll tell you that much. So we're going to skip that stuff, and we complete 5 laps before the caution came out. I guess like 5 laps. Go. Make the car go, game. That's not fair. What the hell was that? I don't know. We got wheel spin in a game that doesn't have wheel spin. It's kind of sad and stupid, if you ask me. Well, we're on the inside now. I really don't know if running the outside lane is the best thing to do, but my car getting massive grip and then just deciding to get loose right then and there was kind of stupid. It was a bittersweet situation. It was too good to be true. Get out of the way. I'm trying to make up positions. I'm not going to be hindered by anybody at this point.
Still there. All clear.
I love to just aggressively pass people, but like I said, you touch a car, they freaking die. And then I touched that, whoever that was next to me off that corner a while ago, and then they just wrecked everybody around us. This contact thing is not that good in this game.
Carlo.
Well, we're in the top half of the field, the top 20 or whatever. At least we're keeping it up here, but I can't make up ground because I'm running out of grip on these tires. Keep it to the bottom, I can keep making up ground, but at the same time, they're getting in the way. Bobby Hamilton's making it 3 wide. I mean, I'm not going to say I'll make him 3 wide because they're just the ones not letting me by, obviously. Okay, maybe here we go. Underneath Bobby Hamilton, he's going to let us finish this pass right here.
Clear high.
I'm going to go on the outside of Casey Atwood and Elliott Sadler.
Carlo.
I don't have enough grip to finish this corner. Well, finish the passes through that corner. Because easily finish the freaking corner, but I'm trying to get past both of them at the same time. I probably shouldn't be, but I think that there's no other choice, honestly. Okay, come on.
Stay high. Still there.
Here we go. Get a bit of a runoff. Okay, I think we can pass Elliott Sadler right here and finish it. Okay, don't make any contact though. Finish the corner car, please. Golly, I just can't do it. Why do I have to pass cars on the outside of Bristol in 2002? Like, that was not a thing. Unless you were like the leader and you were trying to pass a lap car and they were going to let you have the bottom for some reason. We're in 15th, so we're in the top 15. I really want to finish better than we did at Darlington in this race. They're 4 wide up there, by the way. That's nice. That is very safe.
That was your best lap ever.
I just don't think that it's going to be very easy. Hopefully we can make up a bunch of ground during our pit stop, which is something that I've been known to do if I don't have a ton of freaking damage to repair. I think I already have a bunch of damage after all that crap that happened at the beginning of the race. We're still making up ground on these guys in front of us. Trying to keep it to the bottom. Do not hit the apron. I think it's going to have to be outside line racing whenever it comes to passes on my part.
Stay high. Still there.
It's kind of weird. It's like, that's not something I expected from this game whenever I first got it. It was having to pass on the outside of Bristol. But that's what they're asking of me.
Clear low.
Okay, come on. I'm trying to finish the pass. Stupid Dave Blaney ain't letting me go.
All clear.
Okay, we had some distractions. I'm crashing to the outside wall because I was not prepared to take that corner. I hate distractions. I really fucking hate distractions. But you gotta deal with that these days, don't you? I hate this game. I hate it. Specifically racing at this track, but Cottdale Jarrett gonna pass him right here going to turn 3 on the bottom.
Still there.
Kind of unusual.
Clear high.
Yeah, we got people making as much noise as possible in the background, and it's really pissing me off. So whenever I unpause the game, I just go hitting the outside wall again. And like I said, we got damages to repair. And I might not repair them because the car's driving fine right now. We're still making up positions on worn tires, so maybe we'll just keep the cars damaged whenever we take our pit stop.
Okay, that's the halfway
And
mark.
maybe we can just hope for the best pit stop and get back on the track and still have made up positions, because whenever we have to repair a bunch of damages, somehow we don't lose that much ground. So if I don't have to repair any damages, I don't know what the result's going to be. Rusty Wallace just pulled up in front of me, hitting the brakes really hard. He won't get out of the way. You can't save a race car for shit. I'm trying to save the car. Oh, that was all Rusty Wallace's fault. He made that move all on his own. Get away from me. Learn how to dodge a wreck and avoid cars around you. My car's touching the apron. Get off the apron. Can I just make it to the line? Okay. Now we gotta take our pit stops under the caution. That's unfortunate. So now I have to wait through all that nonsense. We're gonna go take a pit stop. 2 cans of fuel, which is gonna last us 22 laps. We have less than that, so that's fine. 4 tires, and we're gonna have a restart. So I don't know if repairing damage is something I should do now that we're not gonna lose that much time, even if we do. I think I want to save time and just not repair damage. But now I have to sit through all this crap. Darn. Wow, we have people flipping onto pit road. My driver's taking it down pit road right here. And I guess they're going to have the animation and everything. One thing that I would really like to ask is, if I press the L1 button to skip while I have the pit options out, does it take the pit stop, or does it just skip over everything and not allow me to pit? Because I would love to just skip all this stuff and get back to green flag racing. These days, you can't even see your pit stops in the new NASCAR Heat 2 game, because it always happens with the freaking stage racing under the cautions and they don't show it. And, well, you rarely have the opportunity to take green flag pit stops. Well, I'm not repairing damages, so hopefully we don't lose that much ground. I think all in all we shouldn't. You can be back on the track in 31st. Oh my goodness. We're coming back to the green flag in 25th place from what I've seen. We've got 11 laps to go. I gotta worry about the wheel spin on my car right now because we're down like 2nd gear, whatever that was. We were in 25th and now we're in 26th. I don't even know. Am I losing positions without losing positions, right?
Still there.
But seriously, if I repair damage, I'd be in last place. So,
You're all clear.
golly. Big difference between what happens at Bristol and all the other tracks. Maybe just because it was under caution, I had to lose a bunch of ground. Let's just see if we can get a finish in the top 20. I think that shouldn't be too difficult at this
Still
rate.
there.
My car is looser off the corners again, so that's something I gotta get used to. Okay, handle the
You're all
bottom.
clear.
You can handle the bottom. How many laps to go? 8 laps to go. Okay, that's enough time. We can get into the top 20 from there just like that. Maybe even more positions than that. These guys are really freaking competitive in front of me. They're all side by side, trying to go 3 wide and whatever. I am not enjoying my experience playing this game. I enjoy playing NASCAR way more, but quite frankly, that does not create as much entertaining content as NASCAR Dirt to Daytona does. The weird thing is, tons of people wanted to watch me play NASCAR 08, but now that I've started this LP, not that many people are interested in it. My average view count for the NASCAR 08 series was like 200 views somehow, and then this one's like falling, and I don't know what it is just yet. No, don't do that. Whatever that was, don't do that. We still got time left. I'm trying to make up positions. They're all just
5 laps
all up
to
in
go.
front of me, and I don't
Car
know how I'm going to
is
pass them. Oh my God! People are taking pit stops again. Why again? Or did they not pit earlier at all?
Stay low. Still there.
Okay, so those are a bunch of free positions. We're going to get a top 20 now. I know that much. Into 15th place we go. Let's not ass ram these guys. Ricky Rudd. Of all people that could fuck me over big time, it had to be Ricky Rudd. Kevin Harvick is doing things. Cool. And well, I'm just fucking this fancy driver as well. I don't know what that was, but Ricky Rudd. It just had to be the same freaking guy from the other guy's video, you know, in 2SC4Rs racing this track. That was weird. We're in 15th place. I would love to finish better than I did in this race. Better at this track than I did at Darlington just last week. I think we can. If I could just finish this freaking pass on this fancy driver. Never mind, Kevin Harvick's being competitive. He started out on pole, so I guess that's not surprising. We got 1 lap to go. Leader just passed the start-finish line. I'm in 14th. If we finish the same position that we did at Darlington, then I can take that too. But I'm trying to catch back up to Kevin Harvick and get that position. Cannot do it. The car's way too tight. His car is definitely superior at this point. I've got a lot of damage, so that makes sense. Okay, off of turn 4. Somebody just won this race. We're going to get 14th place. I'll take it. We don't have to race this track for a really long time, and that is a nice thing for me to hear, because that is a very, very bad Bristol experience. I mean, it's really boring and really easy in NASCAR 08, and I was just talking about that, but I think it was better in NASCAR 08 just because the track was realistic, the cars drive well, the AI didn't make constant stupid moves. This game, it's hard for stupid reasons. I don't like it whenever a NASCAR game is hard for stupid reasons. I like hard for logical reasons. Don't you give me like, well, you should like a hard video game because it's challenging. This is not challenging, it's just stupid. That thumbnail looks bad enough. Okay. So let's take a look at the race results in full. I don't even know who won this race yet. John Andretti. Okay. Cheerios Nation. Whatever. Screw Ryan Newman. You're not good enough. Sterling Marlin finished 3rd. Hermie Sadler, of all drivers, finished in 4th. I didn't even know Hermie Sadler was in this game. Dave Blaney 5th. Jeff Gordon 6th. Mike Wallace 7th. A fantasy driver finished in 8th. And another fantasy driver finished in 9th. Okay, I've seen enough. We have a new points leader, and that is Jeff Gordon. And not only that, but we've fallen back to 4th place in the point standings. That might sound like a bad thing, but considering we are somehow 28 points behind the leader, we've made up 40 points on 1st place. I mean, I'm satisfied with that. I just don't know how we managed to do that by finishing 14th at Bristol Motor Speedway. Okay, things must have gotten really shuffled about with the points just because of how much of a shit show that was. But you can look through the rest of the point standings if you want to. You can pause it and get a good look. And from this point on, it's probably just a bunch of fantasy drivers. Casey Atwood, our winner, John Andretti's in 23rd place. Oh my goodness. That was his first top 5 and his first top 10, so that probably makes sense. We've got John Wood in 42nd, and John Wood is driving a fantasy car, the 121. I don't think it's irony. I think John Wood wasn't a driver at the time. He was actually helping make NASCAR video games or something. I have no idea. Where are we going on Tuesday? Well, not Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Thursday. On Thursday, we're going to Texas Motor Speedway. That is my home track, so hopefully that's not going to be a stupid-ass shit show like Bristol was. Oh, so glad Bristol's out of the way. That was so stupid. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.